The Iron Fang MK-IV is a fourth-generation plus fighter that has been reimagined and rebuilt for the demands of 21st-century aerial warfare. At first glance, it is a sleek and aggressive aircraft, with angular lines and aerodynamic surfaces designed not only for speed but also for radar evasion. But beneath its sharp exterior lies an equally sharp philosophy, one that blends raw kinetic performance with modern sensor fusion, artificial intelligence-assisted targeting, and multi-role adaptability. This is not just another iteration of a fighter, it's a symbol of a shift in combat aviation thinking, where versatility and survivability are as important as sheer speed and firepower. When development for the Iron Fang MK-IV began, its design team faced a unique challenge. The modern battlefield is saturated with advanced surface-to-air missile systems, highly maneuverable enemy fighters, and an electronic warfare environment more hostile than ever before. This meant that the MK-IV could not rely on brute force alone. It had to be a ghost when stealth was needed, a hunter when opportunities arose, and a guardian when friendly forces required protection. To achieve that balance, engineers drew on lessons from decades of aerial combat, combining proven aerodynamics with groundbreaking avionics and weapons integration. From the moment you power up the MK-IV, you're met with an interface that feels more like a space-age control hub than a traditional cockpit. Gone are the overwhelming clusters of dials and analog instruments. In their place, a panoramic glass cockpit display stretches in front of the pilot, seamlessly integrating sensor feeds, targeting data, flight telemetry, and even AI-generated tactical recommendations. Pilots describe the experience as almost intuitive. The system anticipates information needs and filters out the noise, letting the pilot focus entirely on decision-making. The AI co-pilot isn't there to fly the plane for you, it's there to sift through the chaos of modern combat and serve up only the most relevant insights in real time. Performance-wise, the Iron Fang MK-IV is a beast. Its twin vectoring thrust engines produce enough power to take it from a standstill to supersonic speeds in seconds, while still retaining exceptional agility in close-quarters dogfighting. The thrust vectoring nozzles allow for seemingly impossible maneuvers, instant turns, controlled spins, and even near-hovering nose-up positions for high-angle missile shots. The MK-IV can cruise comfortably at Mach 2.1, with afterburners pushing it to speeds well above that in short bursts, while its supercruise capability means it can sustain supersonic flight without guzzling fuel at afterburner rates. In an era where many fighters sacrifice speed for stealth or vice versa, the Iron Fang somehow manages to give both without compromise. Stealth was a key priority in the MK-IV's design. Its skin is coated with an advanced radar-absorbent material that not only reduces radar cross-section but is also resistant to heat buildup and environmental wear. The fuselage contours have been sculpted to deflect radar waves away from their source, while the internal weapons bays allow the aircraft to carry its full arsenal without breaking its stealth profile. Even when carrying external stores, the hardpoints have specially designed stealth pylons that minimize signature exposure. This gives the MK-IV the ability to infiltrate heavily defended airspace, strike its targets, and exit before enemy defenses can mount an effective response. Armament is where the Iron Fang MK-IV's flexibility truly shines. Its internal bays can house a mix of air-to-air and air-to-ground munitions, from short-range heat-seekers to long-range radar-guided missiles, precision-guided bombs, and even stand-off cruise missiles. A modular weapons system means that the aircraft can be quickly reconfigured between missions. One day it's an air superiority fighter, the next it's a deep strike platform. The onboard targeting systems include a high-resolution AESA radar with a 360-degree coverage capability, supplemented by an electro-optical targeting system and infrared search and track sensors. Together, they allow the MK-IV to detect, identify, and engage targets far beyond visual range, while still excelling in the chaos of close-range engagements. But the MK-IV isn't just about offense, it's built to survive. The airframe incorporates redundant flight control systems, self-sealing fuel tanks, and an advanced electronic warfare suite that can jam enemy radar, confuse incoming missiles, and even feed false targeting data to hostile sensors. Its defensive countermeasures include both traditional flares and chaff, as well as a directed infrared countermeasure system that can blind the seeker heads of heat-guided missiles mid-flight. Pilots often remark that flying the MK-IV feels like wearing armor, there's a sense that the aircraft is actively protecting you, not just carrying you into battle. In training exercises, the Iron Fang MK-IV has demonstrated kill ratios that surpass many of its contemporaries. In simulated engagements, it routinely detects enemy aircraft first, uses its speed to dictate the terms of combat, and exits before the opponent can respond effectively. It's not invincible, no aircraft is, but its blend of stealth, speed, and situational awareness makes it a nightmare to fight against. Veteran pilots have called it a chess master at supersonic speed, able to think several moves ahead while keeping its adversaries guessing. One of the most intriguing aspects of the MK-IV program is its emphasis on pilot comfort and endurance. Long missions can be grueling, both physically and mentally, so the designers included ergonomic seating with adaptive posture control, climate regulation within the cockpit, and a helmet-mounted display system that reduces neck strain. Even the oxygen delivery system has been upgraded to automatically adjust for altitude and G-load, ensuring pilots remain alert and physically capable during extreme maneuvers. This focus on human factors reflects a broader philosophy: technology should enhance the pilot, not overwhelm them. The MK-IV also has a digital backbone designed for future upgrades. As weapons technology evolves, as new sensors are developed, and as AI capabilities expand, the aircraft can receive over-the-air software updates and hardware module swaps without requiring a complete redesign. This means the MK-IV isn't just a fighter for today, it's a fighter for the next 2 decades, with the flexibility to adapt to threats we can't even fully predict yet. Its operational history, though still in its early years, already tells a story of strategic impact. In its first live combat deployment, the Iron Fang MK-IV was tasked with neutralizing a network of enemy radar sites deep within contested territory. Without being detected, it penetrated the air defense zone, coordinated with unmanned aerial vehicles for real-time reconnaissance, and delivered precision strikes that blinded the enemy's surveillance capabilities for days. This operation, later declassified, is now used in military academies as a case study in integrating stealth, speed, and networked warfare. Even outside of combat, the MK-IV serves as a force multiplier in joint operations. It can act as an airborne command post, sharing targeting data with allied fighters, ground units, and naval vessels. Its sensor suite effectively extends the radar horizon of entire fleets, and its electronic warfare capabilities can shield vulnerable units from enemy targeting. This makes it not just a frontline fighter, but also a guardian for the forces around it. Of course, there are criticisms. Some argue that the Iron Fang MK-IV's complexity makes it dependent on a high-tech support infrastructure, which may not be sustainable in prolonged conflicts against a peer adversary. Others point out that while its stealth is formidable, emerging sensor technologies, such as quantum radar, could eventually diminish its invisibility. The designers are aware of these concerns and have already begun exploring countermeasures, such as active signature management and adaptive camouflage systems that change in response to detected scanning frequencies. There's also the matter of cost. The MK-IV is not a cheap aircraft to produce or maintain. Each unit represents a significant investment, and training pilots to exploit its full potential takes years. This raises the question of whether such high-end fighters should be reserved for elite missions, while less expensive platforms handle day-to-day patrols and lower-intensity operations. It's a strategic balancing act, deploying the MK-IV where it can have maximum impact without burning through resources. Yet, despite these challenges, there's no denying that the Iron Fang MK-IV is a remarkable achievement in fighter design. It represents a bridge between the past and the future, combining the raw power and pilot skill of traditional air combat with the intelligence, adaptability, and networked sophistication of modern warfare. It's not merely about winning dogfights, it's about shaping the battle space before the enemy even knows the fight has begun. When you watch an MK-IV take off, the roar of its engines is less of a sound and more of a statement. It's a declaration that air superiority is still achievable in a world where threats evolve by the month. It's a reminder that even in the age of drones and autonomous weapons, the role of a skilled pilot in a cutting-edge machine remains irreplaceable. And it's a testament to the idea that true dominance in the skies comes from a harmony of speed, stealth, awareness, and precision. In the years to come, the Iron Fang MK-IV will likely serve as a benchmark by which other fighters are measured. Whether it's facing off against rival air forces, escorting strategic bombers, or hunting down hostile drones at the edge of contested airspace, it will bring to bear a blend of qualities that make it not just a weapon, but a strategic instrument. And for the pilots lucky enough to fly it, the MK-IV is more than a machine, it's an extension of their will, their skill, and their determination to control the skies. The Iron Fang MK-IV is, in many ways, the embodiment of modern air combat philosophy. It's fast without being reckless, stealthy without sacrificing punch, intelligent without sidelining the human in the cockpit. In an unpredictable world, it offers something rare, the confidence that when the fight comes, you'll see your opponent before they see you, you'll strike before they can react, and you'll leave the battlefield knowing you've shaped the outcome from above.